Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be working on this bad boy right here, the storage shutter. Oh, and by the way, when I say shutter, I don't mean because these things are opening and closing. I mean because it's like a shutter of a lens. So previously, what we've done, just to recap with the other levels of the lens, down here at the bottom is the furnace shutter. For your pleasure. 4 pressure plates on these corners right here. 4 doors in and out when you step on the pressure plates. The doors close and the storage opens, or the sandstone anyway, revealing on this level furnaces for the furnace shutter. I loaded them all up with a full stack of coal. So all the doors are closed. Looks nice. This part is obviously unfinished. None of the wiring has been hidden yet, but the function of it is complete. Okie doke. Moving on up to the next level. The alchemy shutter. Oh no, actually we want to be down there. Alchemy shutter. So, same deal. Circle's a little bit bigger. Each level is a little bit bigger than the one beneath it. I think this one has a circle of radius 13. This one has a circle of radius 15. The 4 paths are diagonal. I still haven't done anything with these. As far as I was sort of debating on what to do with them, and I think I decided that one of them will have little dispensers where you click a button and you get the stuff you want for the specific potion that you want. It'd be labeled with signs. One of them would be little enchanting stands and water. One would be storage for potions themselves, and then a fourth one, maybe I'd have 2 enchanting stations, and then storage and dispensers, something like that. Wiring's still not hidden, so that's the that is the alchemy shutter. So today we're going to work on the storage shutter. And it is a little bit bigger for reasons which I'm going to talk about in a minute. I've been working on this, figuring out exactly how I want this to work, how I want the pistons to work. I've been doing that in creative. So we're going to take a little trip to my creative test world to look at that so I can show you sort of what I've been thinking. Okie doke, here we are in my testing world, and as you can see, I've been doing quite a bit of work experimenting with different setups for pistons and revealing my storage chests. I always call them boxes, but the technical name is chest. But I'm going to call them a box anyway, because they're boxes. So we've got 3 circles here. This one is, let's look at the label. What's it say? This one is 17 blocks in diameter. This one's 19. That one is 21. Actually, you know what? People are always asking. Last time I filmed like a little segment in this world. People wanted to look around. So let's fly around and look at stuff. I don't mind doing that. People wanted to see what I've been doing. This is the Firing Squad TNT magazine application from the Firing Squad video I put out a little while ago. That is, I don't know what the hell that is. This is an experiment with water elevators, trying to get water elevators to work with boats, but they were too slow. Here's some early sort of design thoughts on the lens. A long time ago, before I was even on the Mindcrack server, I was thinking about this house. I just didn't know where I was going to build it. Here's a really early prototype for the lens. You can see this is basically what the furnace shutter ended up looking like, but these ones have boxes. That was my first idea for it. More TNT magazine stuff. These are loser launchers from Kill the Runner. Messing around with end portals. These, oh wow, I haven't been over to this side in a while. This is when I was designing Kill the Runner, how I would make it is I made each chamber one at a time on this map. So this would be the chamber I was working on, and when I wanted to test it, I would copy it to the next one over, and then I would come in this world and I would test this one, and based on whatever from my testing that I decided I wanted to change, I would go back to MC Edit and make changes to the original and then save that as a schematic. So I had a sort of a series of schematics detailing the progress I made for the individual chambers, and then so I would make changes and then I would copy it over again, test it, make changes to this one, copy it as a schematic again, copy it over there, test it, make changes, etc. This is the second chamber. Let's see what it looks like over here. I may have... Oh, this is a real early version of the second one before I decided that I needed to completely rework that because it just wasn't very fun. Moving on. What's in here? The what did I even call this? It's been so long since I worked on this, I forgot. Oh, the Doomsday Device. Dirt. Yeah, I released a video called Doomsday Device, which was this thing, without the chamber shell. Is it hooked up right? Yeah, it still works. Kaboom! And then the Doomsday Device. This one you can't just fire endlessly because that would be a little broken. Pow! Love that. Okay, that's probably the same thing. Let's see, that's looks like the finished version of the loser launcher without the pretty candy coating. I don't know what that is. TNT cannons. The natural world I've cut out of the video, or out of the map. TNT magazine. Here's the fun bit. All this random crap over here. Here's the pig face I made sort of a prototype of, so I knew how to make it, how much wool I would need for Pause's prank. X-Nor latches, random little tested redstone crap. Here's some stuff for Beef's prank, figuring out how this stuff would look and how much wool I would need. So I could have it all ready to go ahead of time. Random piston stuff. What else? Oh, here's a mock-up of the wheat farm, and I needed to figure out exactly how this would work before I built it for real. These are flip-flops that I got from, I think, Cube Hamster. The output is that glowstone lamp right there. Really handy because they're only 1 block wide. Output is that. More flip-flops. More flip-flops. This one, I like this one's real nice because there's no redstone wiring in this one, so you could stack them next to each other. It's from Cube Hamster. Cube Hamster. It's from Cube Hamster too. I really like this one. I'm probably going to use this eventually in something. No redstone wiring, and you can stack them right next to each other. Let's see, anything else? What is this? Oh, early experiment with the farm. This and these guys are for an upcoming secret project. What is going on with this? Oh, I was trying to figure out how to do some stuff with pistons. Here's the obsidian shower mock-up I made to make sure it worked. And here's some stuff I was originally going to do with Ethos Prank, is I was going to fill his house with portals that were this dense, the entire thing. Not only like this, but like on top of each other too. So when he would come into his house, he'd have to walk around like this, and I thought that would be funny, but then on the other hand, the cleanup would have taken ages, so I ended up having a lot more extra obsidian than I thought, because I decided not to do it like that. That wasn't very creative. Oh, it was creative. Whoa! I'll be right back. Sorry, that was my alarm on my phone for cooking. I've got a chicken I'm roasting in the oven, and that was my alarm to go check on it. Anyway, okay, so let's get down to business. Enough messing around. Okay, so pistons and boxes. Real quick, let's just do something stupid like reach 200. Okay, so here is my first version. This works. The only problem is I don't like that it causes little alcovey caves like this. And the second problem is I want 4 sets of boxes. This one has only 2. So next attempt. This one was a little bit better. There's no alcove. The line of the boxes creates a new line for the outside. But there's only 2 sets of boxes, and I don't like how they are smashed together in the center like this. I'd like them to be a little bit more spread apart. Here was my third attempt. This one's a little bit better. There's no alcoves. There's a consistent line with the boxes and the sandstone there. They're more spread out, but again, only 2 sets of boxes. No good. Here was the next one. In this one, we ended up getting 4 sets of boxes, and ignore the fact that you can see the redstone. This is just a mock-up. The only problem is I really don't like this little closet-y thing. I don't want to have to walk into a closet to get to the boxes. I want you to be able to see all of them at any one time, and if you're standing here, you can only see these, you know, so no good. What I decided is this circle is too small, so I made a circle a little bigger. This one has a 19 block diameter. Let me brighten the day up. Here's my 5th attempt. So we got 4 sets of boxes now, but we have little cavey alcoves for all of them. You can see all of them at once, which is nice, but it doesn't really meet my requirements. I don't know why I kept making this one, because I knew that I didn't like this little cave idea. This is exactly like the 4th one over there, or the 3rd one, whatever. Yeah, I don't like this one. It sucks. Let's see, 6. There should have been a number 7 there. Whatever. Let's see, this one is very similar to this one. The only difference is I pushed these 2 blocks back, these 2 right here, to get rid of this little cave. So this one's a little better. We still have this cave in here, which I don't like. I don't like that. Then this one is probably the best from this circle. There is a little cave, but it's pretty minimal. And if you wanted, you could put signs here to label what's in the boxes, although it would make getting to these boxes back here a little bit of a pain in the butt. This one's okay. This one, This one's alright, but none of them are really great, so I decided to try expanding the circle once again. There's something about this pattern here, how there are 2 blocks, and then it goes back 1, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. That didn't really give me a lot of options for pistons. So, once again, I made the circle a little bit bigger. This one is 21 blocks in diameter. Alright, here's attempt number 9. This one is way better. So we've got 4 boxes. They're spread out. But we've got a little cave alcove here, which is no good. Version 10. I don't know why I keep doing this stupid one. I don't like it. I don't want a walk-in closet to get my stuff. I want to be able to see everything from that central platform. So 11 and 12 are the two that I thought I really nailed something, and I put a little bit more time into dressing it up. So what you can see different here is this block and this block are going up and down. It's piston right there, piston right there. A thing I didn't mention before is that I wanted all of these to be 3 or 4 blocks high. And the reason I didn't start doing the pistons moving things up and down like this one until now is because you can't really do a double extender up and down to reveal boxes if it's 4 high. But if it's 3 high, you can use a double extender. Exactly like the one I used in the Cube Hamsters, or not, XMB Minecraft's 3x3 piston door that I used for the alchemy level. Actually, let's go take a look at that real quick so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, here is the map download provided with CNB Minecraft's 3x3 piston door video. So what we're going to be doing for the storage shutter is we're going to be using this one right here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks wide by 3 blocks. And you can actually make it a little bit smaller if you take out this flip-flop right here, which I may do. I haven't decided that yet. Basically what it does is that it extends twice up and then retracts. And we're going to use that for this block and this block. And these are going to be stacked 3 high, not 2 high. This is just a mock-up to get an idea of how it'll look. But they're going to be 3 high. So I like this one. This one's good. Here's a different version. So as you can see the difference, these are completely evenly spaced. There's 1 sandstone block between each stack of boxes. In this one you've got 2 here, so they're a little bit more spread out. But I think when the circle is completed, I think it may look okay, because there's going to be 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and then 2 blocks there and 2 blocks there. It's going to mirror pretty nicely, I think. So I had to decide which one I wanted to use, and I think I decided to use this one based on the fact that there's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 stacked 3 high. That's 12 boxes times 4 with the 4 quadrants of the circle. That's 48 different double boxes. Each one is going to need some sort of label with a sign. And there's not really a place to put the signs on this one. You can see these and these both move. I could put them here, but I don't know, it may be there, but that's kind of ugly. It doesn't really mesh well with the design. But on this one, you can put them here, 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 and it's fine. So I wasn't quite sure. I wanted to hide the signs if I could, but I think this is going to work out to be okay the way it is. I think this may work, yeah. So I think we're going to go with this design. Oh, by the way, something funny I noticed is that this is a little block update. It'll endlessly do this, and then I was just being silly, but I gotta show you this. This is funny. And then we'll go back to the lens and start building this thing. But this is so silly I can't handle it sometimes. All right, ready? Nom 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 nom. Alright. Alright. So, this is what it looks like in the lens itself. I've laid out the first little layer here. You can see where the piston pulls these guys back. The ones with the torches on them are going to be the up-down pistons. So what I'm going to do now is build the double extenders underneath here where all these torches go. And I actually need to build some scaffolding under there. So I'm going to go grab a bunch of tree leaves. So I'm going to do all that off camera, and I'll give you an update when I've got all that done. Okay, so that part is finally done. What I've been working on is the double extenders, which are these two guys right here. You can see they're up for all 4 quadrants, 8 in total, and I added the ones eventually that are going to push down just to help visualize. The other pistons we're going to have to power are here and here. So real quick, let's just run down here and jump on these pressure pads, the mocked up wiring system. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 16 blocks take this much redstone to retract, but I think it's going to be worth it. You can see that they're all retracted. That took a while, but the rest of it should hopefully... No, goddamn rain. The rest of it should hopefully come together fairly quickly. We have to do these guys, which is pretty simple. Then we have to do these guys, blah, blah, blah. This has taken me a long time. I plan to do more than this, more today, but I think what I'm going to do is get the main thing set up, and we'll worry about the doors another time. I'm going to get the storage done, and then I'm going to start moving my stuff in here, just so that I can get that done for sure before 1.3 hits. So those are going to be like that. So what we need to do now is we need to figure out where the power is coming from in the flip-flop, and then we need to extend that upwards to power these guys on and off. Let's go ahead and add those, and to visualize this, let's go ahead and add the rest of the blocks here. Hey-yo. This one. Alright, so let's just do this one real quick, and then I'll... Oh, gosh! That's a deep hole. Okay, the flip-flop is right there. Let's get the scaffolding material out. So the flip-flop's right there. And it sends power, it powers this block. So, let's see, this block right here, let's go ahead and flip these once again so that I can see where that sand block is. And let's just do all of them to keep them all synchronized. And once I figured out on one side, there. Okay, so this sand block has power, and we're going to base the rest of it on taking power probably from that sand block. Oh, no! No! Oh, God! Oh, God, get in the water. Okay, so I snaked the line around under the wall here. What I needed to just work out real quick was getting the line to go under the wall here to where the wall was still flush with the ground, so you couldn't tell there was wire under there. I also didn't want to cut off the power, though. So anyway, that's what it's going to look like. The pistons for the double extender are up right now, so we want these to be extended as well. We're going to do that like this, just like we did with the coal shutter, or the furnace shutter. So those are all extended now. Next thing we need to do is bring that power to here. And this power is on, so if we bring that right into there, it's going to turn that off. They're going to pull back. We don't want that. So what we're going to do, oops, wrong one. We're going to invert it like so. Like that. Okay, and when that gets power, when this gets turned off, that'll turn on, which will turn this off. Okay, next thing we need to do is send power to this dude up there. So to do that, I'm going to put in the rest of the boxes so that I know where I can and cannot lay redstone wire. I want these guys to be encased, like so. Okay, and then we can do this. Okay, so they're nice and encased. Let's go ahead and bring this wall up 2 more blocks. Like this. Let's hide the piston. Like that. Okay. That looks nice. So we've got this up here. Let's bring that up another block too so I can jump up here. So that is powered. Let's see if... Oops. If I do this, will that piston still be powered? Yes, because it's going like this. Good. Okay, then I need to send power to this guy. Right there. Excellent. Cover up the piston. Alright, so we have a working solution to the problem at hand. Next thing to do is to add in the boxes here. Like that. And do the same thing, basically encase them, so once we open the thing, they're nice and hidden. Or the pistons are all recessed is what I mean. There. Alright, let's go hit the switch one time. Hey yo. Alright, it works. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to spend some time. I'm going to do that on all sides. So that'll take a little while. I'm going to do it off camera and I'll give you an update when I am done. Okay, everything's finally done. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Ignore this. Forget about that. I forgot to close up the wall. Let's see. Did I forget to close up the wall anywhere else? I don't think so. But anyway, it's all done. All of the storage stuff. And we'll do the doors opening and closing. And this stuff opening and closing. I'll add that in later. But the functionality of the storage stuff getting open and closes works. Let's go down here and look at the wiring. It's pretty simple. So there's 4 pressure plates on these 4 corners. Oh gosh, I almost fell again. So there's the first one. I actually don't need that piece of wire right there. Why is that there? Oh, that's where the pressure plate is. Okay, so the pressure plate, first one is here, and it goes around in a circle. Second one's there. Third one's there, and fourth one is there. So that they all trigger this one redstone line, which then goes around in a circle and hits all these double extenders, which have Y flip-flops. So, and then everything else is triggered off of that same flip-flop. So there we go. The I haven't done anything with the timings yet. You notice that the double extender is quite a bit slower than the others when you are opening it, but when you close it, they all just go blip plop. Yeah, it's a little bit slower, but not. Oh, got a problem there. All the other ones look fine. Did we lose a block? Every once in a while with this double extender with lag in survival multiplayer, you end up having a block just vanish out of the blue. What's going on here? Now it looks fine. Everything's closed. Let's try it again. Okay, let's just say that that was just lag. And I've got room here for signs to label things, and I think you're going to need it because of the fact that it's symmetrical in 4 axes. It'd be too easy to get confused in here. I'm constantly getting confused when I'm trying to look for the wheat farm. I have to, like, is it this one? Is it this one? It's this one right here, but you have to actually look first. But anyway, there we go. The third storage, storage shutter, the third shutter, third level of the lens is functional. I'm gonna start moving my stuff up here. Next time, not sure what we'll be doing. Probably something besides building, but not sure what. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you like this kind of stuff. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye.